When you trust anybody in your life, it's because you have experiences of reliability with that person. They have done what they said they would do, that they own up to their mistakes, they apologize. All those are characteristics of trust development, and I think that's why we're trusted.
The foundation that Mark built 30 years ago of honesty and integrity and client is your boss, empathize, anticipate. We just live and die by those things. Our client retention, our customer satisfaction score, I want people to all look at that and say, this is why I can trust ABS.
You can trust ABS because of the people that we hire. We are very strict on our hiring process. That's why the employee engagement and our culture is so important to us, is that we want those great people that want to work here, which means we just get better employees.
The fact of the matter is, we can't do our job if our clients don't trust us. In order for that to work, we have to have trust at all levels, from our service department all the way to our TAMs. They realize we're different because we really do try to understand them. We try to give them solutions that are based on what they need. Some of my best relationships with clients is really built on a dark day for them that we help them work through. I want to protect my clients. I want to protect our customers, and everyone on my team does as well.
It's a lot easier once you see it in practice and you see them do the things that they say they're going to do and be personally accountable. And that's where I think we thrive, is seeing the day in and day out delivery of doing what we say we're going to do.
Honestly, cliche answer, but we help people is at our core. We hire helpful people. We create a culture of helpfulness. I think that inherently makes people trust you, whether that's employees or clients. They kind of let their guard down. They're like, oh, you actually just want to help me.
People can trust ABS because we do what we say we're going to do. Lots of companies have core values like honesty and integrity, but for us, they're more than just sort of words on a mission statement. Our culture was built around follow through and accountability, and our clients know they can depend on us for that.
Not everyone has what we have out there on our floor. Right, the amount of detail that goes into every interaction that we have with our clients is far and beyond what most companies can bring to the table. We look for trends. We can learn, and we learn quickly on areas that we can continue to get better, providing efficient, consistent, the big word is consistent support to our clients every time, because they know what they're going to expect when they call.
When you look at ABS, there's 30 years of history. There's 30 years of building the company to where it is today, 30 years without contracts. We've got over 200 plus companies that expect us to take care of them every day, to make sure technology doesn't get in the way. That just doesn't happen by accident. It just doesn't. When you walk down a hallway we have downstairs, there's a tenure wall. And on that tenure wall shows active employees who have been here for 5, 10, 15 plus years. The reason that is because our employees love what they do. They love solving problems for our clients, and our clients recognize that. And so trust is built up over time.
"29 years of highlights. I was there for every moment of it. 9 employees I remember fondly, 21 employees I remember fondly. We were in a sweet spot of that size and what we were doing to perform. In the 50s was a milestone, in the 80s was a milestone, and now we're at 120, which is a whole different ball game than what 1 or 4 people are. What's important today and how we've morphed the business from an on-site business to now mostly remote, how we've morphed the business from mostly time material to now kind of a pay me monthly to keep the gremlins out, as opposed to responding to the things that are broken. One of the things I'm grateful for is being able to start in an industry at its birth and be able to watch that industry grow and mature to where we are today, which is probably 80% of where it's going to go and end up going. It was a gift to be able to see an industry from cradle to this point.
We went from a carpet-stained small office where we were stacked on top of each other to just an amazing building here, just as far as the physical place goes. But that physical evolution is mirrored by our evolution as a company, and just the amazing transformation follows the path of technology as a whole, really, but I think we've done it exceptionally well.
I think my dad's story is a really cool one. Didn't grow up with too much money. In '95, the year I was born, he started the business and he grew it into what it is today. Probably the other part of it too is just kind of seeing how professional we've gotten, how well respected we are in the community, and how people really kind of associate our name with good work.
We started the business when Sam was 3 weeks old, and now he's 29 and is our president of our company now. So when Sam and I first started talking about, if he's going to take over this company one day, how are we going to get him from where he is now to the point where he can take over a company of our size? And so the logical ones was, well, let's give him a tour of the business. 3 months on the help desk, 3 months on the tier 2, 3 months in professional services. So all of that was fairly well thought out, and everybody rallied around that. What Sam did that I didn't expect was, as the boss's son, he had some very, very specific challenges that somebody else might not have. And he wisely came in and started making relationships in every department with everybody he worked with. He made that journey himself. He got here a lot faster than I thought he would, and well deserved.
And so I think the first thing the journey kind of gave to me was just an amazingly good perspective that I don't think anybody else would ever have been able to get. My vision's pretty simple. It's make sure we have happy and engaged employees that enjoy what they're doing and find real meaning out of what they're doing. I really think the way that our people perceive their work and what they do every day is different from most companies. And I just think we're fortunate with the people we have and what we do, and that's going to create better customer service than any sort of leader will do. So it makes my job a lot easier because people actually care about what they're doing here. Because I think the mission is proving people wrong about IT and IT support companies, that we can do it differently. It's just inherent in the business of how difficult it is to change your IT provider and your IT services. So I want to make it not painful. I want to work with businesses that understand that we're empowering them with their own IT, and we're not locking them into anything, and make them feel really confident in the relationship that they're in.
Our North Star is helping people, helping our customers, and I personally think we have to keep growing, continue to add value to the companies, their employees, and their mission, and then adapt to the industry. And I think Sam sees that and will continue to lead us in that direction.